where it's going to teach you how to set up an email campaign for your clients and your future clients. So this is called Hub21. It is an awesome platform to really automate your business by running a CRM platform in the background. And if you don't know what a CRM is, that is a client relationship management tool. So I'm going to show you the step-by-step process on how to add a new client into an email campaign. There's 3 different steps that you need to know. Step 1 is adding the client to your CRM. Step 2 is getting CASL Compliance, which is actually the most important and also the most commonly missed step in this process. We'll go over how to tell if they are on your CASL Compliance. And then step 3 is actually setting them up for the campaign, and then you're ready to go. So it is very simple process. So please don't get overwhelmed with this. The first few times may seem a little bit overwhelming, but once you get to know it and understand the process, I promise you it is a much easier platform than you think. So let's get started. First of all, you're going to log into your Hub21 platform. It's my.hub21.ca, and you're going to use your Century21 email address to log in, and then whichever password you've chosen. This is the main page of your platform, which just has your profile on it. And for today's purpose, we are going to be going into C21 Engage. This is your CRM platform. So once you click on that, it's going to bring you to the dashboard. And there's a whole bunch of amazing things on this dashboard, which for one, it's going to remind you to reach out to 5 different people each day. You should be talking to 5 people every single day, multiple different ways. There's an activity feed, a to-do list, there's a calendar, goal setting, a whole bunch of really great stuff. But for today's purpose, we're going to be talking all about how to set them up for campaigns. So step 1, you're going to head over to people. Today, we're going to just talk about how to upload an individual client. In another email, I will show you how to do a bulk import if you want to transfer over an entire list of people. But today, we're going to keep it simple. So you're going to click on Add People. And then once you get there, all you're going to do is fill in the information. So you're going to fill in the first name, the last name. You can fill in the mobile phone number, email address, their mailing address, any important websites, and try to fill this in as best as you can. There's nothing worse than when mail out comes around and you don't have their postal code and you got to go back and do it. So try to do this right the very first time with all the proper names as well as the email address. Other things down here, which we can talk about another date, is how to label these people. But you can label them as a past seller, a past client, buyer client, a collaborator, or personal. There's a whole bunch of different titles that you can actually tag them as. So once you're done inputting that person, you're going to click on Done. And just going to give it some time. It does take some time. I will be honest about that. And then it's just going to say, this person is lost. Let's help them find their way. So are they a client? Are they a non-client? Let's just say I am a client. And then there's a couple different subscriptions that you can do. So I'm going to skip these just for today and then show you what the next step is after you've signed, put your client's contact information in. So from there, you're then actually going to head on over to your profile photo in the corner, and you're going to see a button that's called My Account. So again, this is the most important part that a lot of people miss. It's very easy to miss. And if you ever see in your email campaigns that the email was not sent, there's a high chance that you missed this step. So let's try not to do that. We're going to click on My Account. And from My Account, you're going to see that there's this button on the left side that's called Communication Consent. This is a mandatory field that we all need to fill out whenever you're doing some sort of mass communication with people. It's just part of the law. So you're going to click on Communication Consent, and then it's going to bring you over to this form here. So what you're going to do is you are going to add new. You're going to do single record. And then you're just going to add in that email address that you just put into your people. We'll then click submit. And then there's 3 different options. You'll have implied consent. This one expires after 6 months. There's express consent. This is something that will last forever. And then it will say that you have a personal relationship with this contact, and then therefore they're exempt from the consent requirements. So for today, I'm just going to click that this person is an express consent, and I'm going to set it from today, and we will save that. So once they're in there, you're good to go. So now we're on to step 3, which is set them up for a campaign. So let's pretend that you don't have any campaign set up at all. This is your very first client. What we're going to do is we're going to add a campaign from the library. Now you're going to notice that there's a whole bunch of amazing different templates that you can choose from. There's a whole bunch of different newsletters. These are all automated ones. For today's purpose, I'm going to do, let's just say, seasonal maintenance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to campaigns. This is a newsletter that actually sends out quarterly to your clients, so every season. And then it's going to let you know that it's in awaiting setup. So we're going to click close. And then we're going to click on awaiting setup. And you can see that it popped up right there. So we're going to click on that. And then you're going to see that it's going to show you the different schedule. So you'll see it's going to send out the spring, summer, fall, and winter. I'm going to click on setup, add recipients. I'm going to go back and find the person that I put. We're going to click add. We're going to click save. And then we're going to run the campaign. And again, it's just going to think a little bit. Perfect. And then now you're going to go to running, and then you're going to see that it is now in the running. So anytime that you now have a new client, say that you've already got this one set up, anytime that you now want to add in new clients, past clients to your new email campaign, all you have to do is go to running, edit recipients, and then you can go ahead and add as many people to this list as you want, and then you just click save. So I hope that makes it a little bit easier for you, and you're now able to set up campaigns in a fast and easy 3-step process. And of course, if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My name is Caitlin Bolton, and I look forward to watching your campaigns. And feel free to add me to your campaigns if you want as well. And don't forget to add yourself so that you know every time a new campaign is sent out. Hope that helps, and happy